How's it going, everyone? This is TJ Kuno giving you a personal rig upgrade or update of the codename Babeast. As you can see in the front, I still have my XSPC Bay reservoir, still using that. But the difference now is, just get that down. Okay. So now I have a drive rack where I put all my SSDs and one mechanical hard drive in there. So I have one dedicated SSD, was 1 terabyte for Steam games, one dedicated SSD for Origin games, and one dedicated SSD for Uplay games from Ubisoft. I have one mechanical hard drive for like documents and files like that don't really need quick load times. Okay, and down here I have the Akasa 6-channel fan controller, provided by the donations I got from my followers on my Twitch channel. I want to give a big shout out to Jason_Poland and True Hunter Ethan for the donations. Very much appreciated. And so that's what's different from the front side. Alright, I'm going to show you the back end here. Alright, let's see if you can see. Okay, so I had to modify the case again to put in some caster rollers on the bottom, because the original wheels that came with the case have bent due to the sheer weight of the beast. So I had to get reinforced wheels so I can actually push it from one room to the other room when I need to drain the coolant and flush it. And then I'll show you the back insides of the back side. I've done quite a good job. I'm very proud of the cable management on the back side on this iteration 4.0 compared to previous iterations. So as you can see, gone now. I don't have the SSDs on the back of the case anymore. I have it in the drive rack. Tightened it up, cleared it out mostly, so it looks kind of bare. A new technique I'm trying out is the cable management tubes I got from Performance PC. Oops, I don't have it up there. Sorry. So yeah, from Performance PC I got these cable management tubes. So it makes more things. It makes the cores blend in more with the black, so that way you don't really see it right away. And also keeps it nice and tidy and centralized in that area as well. And plus with the change of not having the hard drives on the back of the case and putting it in the drive rack, it's one less, actually two less power cables that to route around in this area. Okay, anything else on this side? Nope. Oh, and plus with the fan controller, cable management for the case fans make things a little bit more easier. I can tuck it inside into the drive bay, and the back fans for the 140mm radiator on the back are still plugged into the power supply, so they're always running at full blast, which is alright since that's the main exhaust for the cooling system. Alright, I'll put this back in. Okay, we're back, and now we're going to show you the back end. Some changes to the back end is now I'm going with white tubing instead of clear tubing, so I'm going with a Fortress of Solitude type of theme with the green coolant, white tubing, and blue lighting from the LED fans from the inside. I streamlined the drainage, the flow and drainage of the cooling system. So here's is going in and out, but when it drains out, it goes back into the main line and out the Y connector into the drainage tube I have set up in the inside of the casing. I took the idea from Linux Tech Tips, where I have added an, let's see, I'm not sure if you can see it from there. I'll just go ahead. Okay. I have added an LED strip on the outside, right here. If I can just point to it, right here. An LED strip along the outside of my rear I/O. So I have so pretty much I can see the back of the computer when I am connecting and unplugging and replugging devices into the computer while it's sitting in the corner of my desk. Alright, and now to the main event. Okay. Alright, take a window panel here. Say hello to Cassandra. She's the little bot that lives inside my PC, striking a pose. Okay, so differences from the last version. Let's see. So main difference is now I'm now going with an Intel build. An Intel build instead of an AMD. Just didn't have the patience to wait for AMD's new Zen processor, and so I went to an Intel. I have the motherboard that's inside is now an Asus X99A -A USB 3.1 LGA 2011 version 3, and the processor I have with it is an Intel Core i7 5930K with the 6-core. So 6 cores, 12 threads. I have 2 RAM coolers for the total of 64 gigabytes of DDR4 G-Skill Ripjaws DDR4 RAM running a 3200 megahertz DDR4 RAM running at 2400. I'll get back on that in a little bit. And let's see, I'll go give you a closer look now. Okay, so alright, so Cassandra, I'm gonna take you aside here, put you down there, right here on the outside of the case. Alright, so I'm still going with the Heat Killer brand of water blocks, and if I can zoom in, yeah, Heat Killer version 4, go along with Babeast 4.0. I was really happy with the performance of my Heat Killer for the AMD processor, and the reason why I went with the Heat Killer instead of EK blocks is that with my research, the Heat Killers actually did better performance-wise in cooling than EK blocks. Okay. Now instead of the triple SLI I had with the 3 GTX 580s, I've now gone with a SLI GeForce GTX 980 Ti EVGA Hydro Copper series. I got 2 of them, and I have them connected with an EVGA SLI bridge just for the bling to go along with the aesthetics of the case. The SLI bridge that came along with the Asus motherboard was copper toned, and it just really, oh, focus. Alright, and for my dedicated physics and GameWorks card, I have its GTX EVGA GTX for the win 750 Ti for dedicated physics. Alright. And for my boot drive now, I'm running a Samsung Evo 950 NVMe SSD. Very good, so I said that right. Samsung 950 Pro M.2 SSD, but it's running on the PCI Express slot add-on card for SSD boot drives, because the M.2 port on the Asus motherboard is disabled if I get a third graphics card installed. So yeah, not very happy with that. They have a SATA Express connection, but if you look on Newegg, there are no SATA Express SSDs for sale for anybody. So really, I rather ditch the SATA Express, or have that connected to the PCI 2, PCI Gen 2 PCI slot instead of the PCI 3 slot, so I could have that extra speed of PCI Express. I think it's 32 gigabytes throughput, I believe. I'm not sure exactly. I'm just going off the top of my head of what I can remember from the advertisement or the promo sheet that you can see on Newegg. So yeah, that was one thing I didn't like about this board, was that limitation of like, okay, I have 3 graphics cards, but I can't use the M.2 port because I have 3 graphics cards. So I had to put the use the PCI 2 lane slot for my boot drive. Yeah. Okay. And as you can see, there's my cable management. Everything is black to blend in with the blackness of the case. So instead of having to try and hide all the cords tucked away, and just making it match with the color of the case makes things easier. So you don't really notice it right away or at all. Then white tubing really does do a good way of accentuating the internals here. So I have the graphics card running in parallel in terms of cooling. So both of these, it's the intake, that's the outtake exhaust, and I could have had both the processors, the main processor and the GPUs running in parallel, but just one tube is enough. I don't need to get put the Y connector here and then split it and go for cooling. It's only a couple of degrees difference anyways. That's what everyone says. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put the side panel back on, and I'll turn it on so you can see all the lighting. I'll turn off the lights and we'll be right back. Alright everyone, now watch for the big finale. Nighttime lighting. Yeah, I know, because it's unplugged. Here we go. There's the green cooling. No, that didn't sound good. No. Yep, it did. No, crap. Okay, I'll just grab another one of those from This is as loud as it's gonna get, as it gets. Rear I/O. Okay, I should look at the case again. So let's see. You plug this in first. Cooler is look underneath the green coolant, lights up the EVJ symbol. It's pretty nice. Then right here you can actually see the green coolant flowing inside. All my SSDs. This one on the bottom is hanging with Velcro to the underneath part of the hard drive rack. So cache drive, Steam, Origin, Uplay, extra documents, boot drive, and also drive for my video editing files. And that is the Babeast 4.0. Thanks you for watching. Y'all have a good night.